Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of SU Sports Spotlight. Joining me today from the women's lacrosse team is Liv Owen and Kelsey Homberg. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
So, Liv, you're the president of Morgan's Message here at Susquehanna. Can you tell us a little bit about that organization and what you do as president? And then, Kelsey, what does Morgan's Message mean to you?
Yeah, so Morgan's Message is a mental health organization for student athletes. It was founded when a Duke women's lacrosse player named Morgan took her life. She went to Duke, played lacrosse there, and then had a few mental battles with injury and the struggle of recovering from that injury. And then obviously, school and sports and everything, it's a lot of stress, so that took a toll on her as well. I found that in the my senior year of high school, and I wanted to bring it there, but I couldn't. And I found out we didn't have a chapter here, so I wanted to bring it here, and it's been pretty successful. We've had a few dedication games. My job as president is to pretty much just oversee everything that we do with Morgan's Message, and I'm hoping that next year it'll be a little bit bigger than it is right now. We're still trying to find our legs, but we've done a bunch of dedication games, hoping to do more of that, and then maybe some like other events in the future.
I'm going into the psychology field, so mental health is really big. And more specifically, I'm going into sports performance psychology, so working with Morgan's Message and Live and spreading that message out that, mental health for student athletes is important and everyone should be heard means a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely important. So, thank you for bringing a chapter to campus. So, moving to lacrosse, last Saturday, you guys had a huge game, not only on the scoreboard, but for personal career milestones, including both of you guys getting your 100th career point. Can you tell me what that was like, getting to share such a special moment with your teammates?
For me personally, I think it was awesome because Kelsey was actually my 100th point. I gave her my assist. I went up to her before and I was like, "You're gonna be my 100th point. I just know it." And that happened. It was really funny. I actually dropped my stick after she scored, which one of our
Miscaption.
other teammates, yeah, ran to pick up because I'm not technically supposed to do that. But I was just so excited about it because for me, a lot of my points have been assists, and I love being able to feed and help my other teammates, like elevate them as players and help them get goals. It's something that I love to do because it's just so exciting all around. But being able to share that moment with my teammates, like we have a sign that someone took the time to make. Our teammates like both went crazy for each of ours on the field, and we had a timeout like immediately after both milestones were achieved. So it was just really fun because they all like come running after us to say hi and big hugs, and it was really supportive. And our team has a great atmosphere of positivity.
I mean, my teammates, they're really supportive and, I wouldn't have gotten there without them. So yeah, like just great. It was great.
Yeah, you could definitely tell when you guys scored. The team and like the stands went crazy. Like us working, we're like, who scored their 100th point? Someone had to. But moving in, like you guys have, do you have any pregame superstitions or like activities as a team and personally that you have to do before every game?
Yeah, so as a team, we do a dance circle. I don't know if you guys ever seen it. We go onto the field and one of our captains brings a speaker and we play music and everyone takes a turn going into the middle and we all hype each other up. It's just to get the energy flowing. Personally, I have a lot of superstitions. I have to wear the same socks, spandex, and sports bra to every game, and I have to have the same hairstyle, and I have to eat the same for every game.
What's that meal?
Breakfast is a bagel with peanut butter, um, and the night before is pasta.
Yeah, the dance circle is really fun. Sometimes there's a little bit of hesitation, but once we like finally start to get everybody into the middle, then more people start coming out of their shell and doing their dances. I've, me personally, with my superstitions, I have a red headband that I've worn since like middle school travel, and that's just kind of come up with me. My mom's like, that's such an identifier on the field, so it's something I have to have every single time. And then I've been beginning to, I like to write things on my arm before games. So I came up to you and I asked you for a pen the other day.
Yeah.
I like to write like things like I can and like be bold and stuff that carried over from high school. So it's just like I kind of have to have it. I'm always like, where's a pen before games? So I can have that just in case I need like a little like pick me up mid game. I can just kind of look at my wrist if I'm not feeling so hot.
So you guys have won 3 of your last 4, heading into the last regular season game against Scranton this Saturday. How are you guys preparing as a team and then personally for such a big matchup?
We have a lot of scout going into this game because it's really important. Right now, we're tied for the fourth seed for playoffs. So if we beat Scranton, we have that designated spot. So we're really just going on full head of steam, really practicing our plays on attack, and then locking down on defense. And personally, just keeping my head on straight and, staying motivated and helping the team stay motivated since it is the last game of the season and people start to, burn out. So helping everyone keep that energy going up forward.
Yeah, it's like Kelsey said, the mental aspect of it is something super important. And I think a lot of the times when people are like, oh, are we going to be in that fourth seed or not? Like, people can burn out. But I think with our team, one of the best parts is that we have that positivity. We want to be able to make that fourth seed spot. So there's a lot of people who are really excited about the idea of doing it because it's a big deal for us. And we've had a bunch of different, like this season has been so different from last season where we've just been way more amped up and really excited about where we've been going. So we're really excited for that game.
And then finally, what's your favorite memory from either this season or your career so far?
My favorite memory this year personally would be us beating Juniata. That was a big deal. We were all really excited about it because we lost them in double overtime last year. Um, there was a lot of, I know Kelsey specifically had really great defense, but she had to lock off one of the girls. But it was just really exciting to see everyone just be so excited and hyped for the fact that we got to beat them. And we beat them by a decent margin too, which felt really good after last year. So that was just really exciting.
My favorite memory was definitely Florida for spring break. Not just spending time with the team, I thought we all just built great relationships with each other, but also the competition we played because we played one of the top teams in Division 3, and we lost, but we played our hardest and it really showed what we could actually do on the field. So it was a great learning experience and I can't wait to do it again.
I'm your host, Madison Miller. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of SU Sport Spotlight. And joining me today was Liv Owen and Kelsey Homberg from women's lacrosse.